Hey everyone, it's me, Miss Barnett, in case you forgot what I looked like. Because I kind of forget what y'all look like because it's been way too long. Anyway, just wanted to stop in today and say hello, tell you that I miss you guys more than you think I miss you, even some of you knuckleheads that you think I wouldn't miss you. I miss seeing you too and joking around with you and yelling at you and all those strange, stupid things that I do in class. There is a method, or not a method, a reason why I am stopping by, not just so you could see me and I could say hi and all that jazz, and you could see my beautiful studio behind me. Woo! This is where I make art at home. There is a reason that I wanted to do this for you today. I want to talk to you about how I am changing what we're doing for our remote learning, our remote art assignments. I kind of looked at the last 3 weeks as a test to see what worked, what didn't work, what was working for me, all those kinds of things. And then I wanted to make sure I was bringing in what is important to me and what I'm teaching you guys in your class. We have spent all year, so months, some of you who've had me for longer, years, working on thinking like artists, trying to behave like artists. You guys are artists and you have been working for this, and I know you can do this. For some of you, maybe a little bit harder because it's not as, this is what I want you to do. But I think if you look back on everything we've done this year or for the past couple of years, you know how to come up with ideas, you know how to bring that to, through research, through development, and you know how to make an artwork from that. And that's kind of where we're going. So I've created a website specifically for this. So it's not the Weebly site. None of you have the site yet. The link will be in Google Classroom. There you go. You can still see me. So this is our new site, Remote Art Assignments. So this is the home page that you'll get to. Move this here for the moment. Now we put you right there. Okay. So when you get here, there's several things that you can do. Just know that this is what is going to be your remote art assignments for the remainder of our stay at home orders from our governor. Okay, so that could be a few weeks. It could be the rest of the year. I don't really know at this point. Right now it's through April 30th. I kind of think we're going to go longer than that to make sure that everything is locked down and people aren't getting sick anymore. But who knows? So let's go over the expectations of what I'm going to ask of you guys for the next few weeks. So here I'm going to click on expectations. And this is what you can see. It's right here, big bold, what's expected of you for your art assignments for the rest of the school year. Sad face, I'm assuming we're not going to come back. So you are going to have 2 grades every week, okay? Or 2 assignments type things. One is a written assignment, one is an art making assignment. You see here, it says you'll choose 1 category from the art making assignments, and then you're going to do 1 written assignment. And that's either going to be Artist Monday or a reflection on the artwork you made that week. I don't care what you do. I just want you writing during the week. So that's doesn't really matter to me which you do. Okay. And then you can see here, you're going to turn your work in like we've been doing into Google Classroom. So I'm going to need photos of your artwork. If you choose to do Artist Monday, that's going to be the same as always, where you fill out the Google form. If you choose to do the reflections, that's going to be a Google Doc, which is my preferred method because then I don't have to worry about reading your chicken scratch. But if you really, really want to handwrite it, you take a photo and then upload it to the reflection assignment. If there's an issue accessing Google Classroom, please email me the documents, or you can DM me pictures of your artwork on the ths.duck.art Instagram page, okay? So both the artwork and the written, that's gonna have the same weight. We're in a pass-fail thing, there's nothing I can do about it, so you have to do both. And I'll talk a little bit more about the grading in a little bit. I wanted to go over this website. I do expect you to try. If I see that you're not putting any efforts in or spending less than 5 minutes on something, I'm gonna ask you to redo it. Keep in mind, I've spent months with you, if not years with you, and I know what amazing things you can do and what you are, excuse me, capable of making. You know, I mean, I think some of you think you're not very good artists, and I beg to differ. I think you all are very good artists, and some of you have grown tremendously, and I don't want you to lose that momentum. So we're gonna start making some more things, okay? So, and I'm gonna stress this several times throughout this little thing. If you're having any problems, whether it be because you're working or taking care of siblings or something else or whatever it is, you have questions and don't understand something, contact me. I cannot help you or give you any grace if I do not know what is going on, okay? You may have had a problem for the past 3 weeks, but I didn't know because you didn't tell me, okay? So I want to help, I'm here to help you. I'm going through the same struggles you are, but together we can do this, okay? So let's go over our choices. So here's our choices page. There are seven choices that you can pick from, okay? There's the daily art challenge, the daily drawing challenge, observational drawing, painting, arrangement, sculpture, and then the free choice hardcore arting, okay? So you can pick any one you want. I'm gonna go over each one kind of quickly. Click on the picture, it will take you to that page. So this, for Art Kids and Art One, this is similar to what we've been doing. It's a daily art challenge. You're gonna create an artwork based on a prompt. You can interpret it you want. You can use whatever materials, including taking photos. You don't need to go out and spend hours on it because you're gonna do one a day for 4 days of the week. But you should spend about 20 minutes on it, okay? So you can see here, there's on Mondays, the list of prompts will be on Classroom. I'm also gonna put them on the Duck Art Instagram page. You do need to do all 4 of them to get the credit for the art making. You're gonna take a picture of it, load all 4 of them at the same time. Please don't just like do one Monday, one Tuesday, one Wednesday, one Thursday, or whatever it is you do it. Just once you have all 4 done, then you're gonna upload it. And as we have been doing, you interpret the word or the prompt the way you want to interpret it. I don't care what medium you want to work in. It's going to vary because you all have very different materials at home. You can choose the side, and the stuff will be due by Friday. Okay. The daily drawing challenge is very similar. It's more like Inktober, but you don't have to do it in ink. But it's the same kind of thing where you're gonna there'll be 4 prompts, 1 per day, so that's 4 days of the week. You're gonna interpret the prompt however you want and draw it however you want using drawing medium. So it can be pencil, it can be pen, it can be marker, as long as it's a drawing material, okay? And you can choose the size and all that, and same as the last one, it will be due on Friday, all 4 images. And I will post them on Google Classroom on Mondays and on Instagram. Sorry, I look like I'm looking to the side. That's where my picture is over there in my screen, and it's kind of weird. So that's choice 1 and choice 2. Those of you that want to do a little bit bigger of an artwork, there's some other choices for you. We have observational drawing. I don't know why my dictionary just shut up. Okay. So with observational drawing, every day for 1 week, you're going to spend at least 30 minutes drawing from observation. So that's real life objects, people or animals you can watch in person. Not, I don't want you drawing something you see on your TV or on your screen or on your phone. I want an actual object. We've done this in class that you're looking at to draw. So it's a total of 2 hours if you draw for 4 days. Sketchbook or any other paper, any other drawing material or drawing app, if you like. I know some of you have been turning in stuff, even drawing on your phone or on your tablet or something like that, that works as well. So you can see there's a process to find a subject, These words that have underlines under them, if you click on them, they are a hyperlink to another page. You see here it is, and there's some examples here of different things you can set up, things you have at home. Okay, so that's drawing from observation. Again, this one and the ones that are following are not like one every day. It's one bigger artwork. Think about how we spend at least a week, if not 2 weeks, on a big major artwork. That's what these are more like. You're gonna have a week to do an artwork of your choice. So those of you that like to paint, bam. So your objective is to build your painting skills by creating a painting using a painting medium of your choice. So again, spend at least 30 days for 4 days on one artwork. In the end, if you wanted to spend 2 hours working at one time and get it done, that's great. If you want to break it up into 4 days, that's great. Doesn't matter. So you can use acrylic, tempera, craft paint, watercolors, oil paint, spray paint, house paint. I don't care if you want to paint in coffee or something like that. That totally works for me, whatever you have. There's surfaces to paint on: paper, canvas, wood, cardboard. That includes like opening up a cereal box and using the inside of the cereal box, whatever you have at home and whatever your parents or guardians will allow you to paint on. If there's something else, other surface you want to paint on, like somebody turned in pictures they were painting on the blades for their ceiling fan, which was super cool. Okay, so find a subject to paint. This is one that can be from your imagination. It's not, the observational drawing is specifically drawing from life, hence observational. You're observing. This is bigger or wider array of things for you, okay? So you can see here some different things, different brushes. It's painting on rocks, painting on cardboard, a lot you can do with that. So that's creating a painting, a big painting. This one is probably new to all of you, and it's called arrangement. So you are going to make a visually interesting image by arranging objects by attributes. Those are things that it has, like color, shape, or size. So you're going to collect or curate and then arrange a bunch of objects that you find in your house. You don't have to glue them down or anything. You're going to arrange them in a visually interesting way. So you're going to complete one well-made artwork, and then you'll photograph it and turn it in, okay? Here you can see there's some names. They're underlined, so that means they're links. You can go check out some things that they do, and you can see how they collect objects, curate them, and then create a visually interesting thing, okay? Here's some examples of different objects. I mean, they're just everyday. I think this one here with all the colors, one looks like driftwood. This looks like random things they found on the beach. Spoons, crackers. Okay, so you really want to think about how you're gonna, what you're gonna use and how you're gonna arrange it. It wants to be visually interesting. You don't want to just throw it in a pile of junk, okay? So that's arrangement. This might be a good choice for those of you that don't have a lot of art materials at home and you have things around your house you can pick and curate and make an interesting, an interesting image. Sorry, brain fart. Okay, so that's arrangement. We're getting close. Sorry, this is long, but imagine you're in my class and then you have to listen to me drone on about this. Those of you that want to build, we got sculpture. So this isn't limited to only people in ceramics class. If you want to build something, this is the one for you. So you got sculpture. So you're gonna, every day for at least 30 minutes, or if you want to work for 2 hours straight, I don't really care, or an hour here and an hour there, but you're gonna make some kind of sculpture. I don't care what material. You can see it says paper, fabric, Play-Doh, random objects, wood, cardboard, whatever you have at home. So for this one though, I want you to pick a theme from the list: nature, animal, the figure, non-representational, imagination, the object, architecture, functional, portrait, conceptual, installation. You should recognize those, or most of those, because they are from the 9 list from ceramics. They're from the 10. The couple that are underlined have links because those might be a little bit harder for you to understand if we haven't gone over them in class. I want you to make some sketches first, and make sure you link up several angles because it is a sculpture. It is meant to be seen from all the sides, okay? So you want to think about it, not just what it looks like from the front, but from the side and the back, okay? And you can see here for this one, I do want you to photograph some of your process in the finer sculpture. So here's some different things. I don't know, those, I don't even know, it reminds me of like pantyhose or something. This is a different ways to attach cardboard. So those of you that want to build out of cardboard, these mushrooms are sewn. The white things are paper. There's this whole artist I saw on Facebook the other day, took, it looks like they undid paper clips and then made parts and took ordinary objects and made them into really cool things. This looks like cardboard, more cardboard. The whales are sewn. This looks, I don't even know what they made the inside armature out of, but then they just took a bunch of random things and glued it on to make that bunny. There's a crochet, this cool sculpture of plastic forks, this metal dude. So those of you that have some cool metal things at home, I don't know. So there's a lot of different ways you can work with sculpture, okay? So that's fun. And then there's one more, choice number 7, which is the free choice, hardcore arting. So this is for you hardcore duck artists. I know it's really funny. All of you are hardcore, but some of you, you art a lot more than others. So maybe you want to make something while you're home and you want to try something new that you haven't done before, or for somehow you have some new ideas or supplies that are just sitting there and you're like, I really want to try this, or you think it doesn't fall under any of the other categories. I don't really have a better solution, a way to describe this, but maybe you're like, hey, I want to try to do this. I'm not sure where it falls. Maybe, I don't know, your dad's going to teach you how to weld because, I don't know, you have all this time on your hands. All of a sudden your dad's like, hey, let me teach you how to weld. And you want to try welding something. Awesome. You know, I don't really care. This is like, just those of you that probably want to try something new or have other ideas or longer projects that are longer than a week, I think this is you, and you are going to know who you are and if this applies to you. Some of you are going to be like, whatever, Miss B, that's stupid. And that's fine too. I don't really care. So those are the 7 choices. Bam. Okay, so again, the choices. You have the daily art challenge, the daily drawing challenge, your observational drawing, painting, arrangement, sculpture, and free choice hardcore. So that's why I have my list. And then the very last thing, I said you had to do writing once a week. So if you are going to choose not to do Artist Monday, or if you can't access the form for some reason or the videos, there is reflection you can do. So I don't really care. Maybe you don't like Artist Mondays and you rather reflect on your artwork. It's really your choice which you want to do. You see there's 5 questions. Just put them in a Google Doc and then submit it to me. It's not too super hard. We do this at the end of every artwork anyway, so it's not like it's a new thing to you. So that's the reflection. Now, let me make sure, bam, bam, bam. Okay. So for now, let's stop the share and come back to me. So I want you to submit your work through Google Classroom. That is the preferable choice. If there's an issue or it's somehow, please email it to me, or you can DM me on Instagram. Let's I'll come back to that. No. Share. No, let's not share. Stop share. Sorry, learning how to do this. So on Mondays in Google Classroom, the 3 assignments will show up. One will be Artist Monday. One will be an assignment that says weekly art making with the date of the week, with the week dates. And then the third one will say weekly reflection. So I should get something from everyone in the weekly art making. And then some of you will choose to do the Artist Monday and some of you will choose to do the reflection. That's up to you. Okay, so you should be turning into 2 of the 3 things. Okay, and everything's due by Fridays. Now I want to cancel one thing. I want to go over grading real fast. If you haven't heard, Dr. Willie did, he's our main curriculum. He's in charge of all academics for the whole district. He put out a notice, a letter to everyone. The district and the board has decided we are going to go to a pass-fail grading system for the semester. So you're either going to pass or you're going to fail. There's no in between, like, oh, maybe I'll sort of pass and it will average with the other thing. No, it's not. You're going to pass this semester, you're going to fail this semester. And I think it's going to average the first 6 weeks of this semester. So what we did in January before spring break, January, February, and then what you do now. Okay. So from his letter, and I quote, the grading is going to be a predominant emphasis on completion and effort. So don't think, yes, completion, I want you to do this and complete it, but that effort is part of it. He put effort in there for a reason. So if you're just going to randomly do stuff and spend like 1 minute drawing, that's not going to cut it, and I'm not going to accept that. So I will ask you to do it again. And I will bring that up, that he said effort. You need to put effort into this. Like I said earlier, I've watched you guys for a long time. I know what you're capable of, and I can tell when you spent a minute on something or less, or I did this, it took me 5 minutes. Okay, I'm not, come on, guys, you know how it is. So no 2-minute drawings. Okay, so that's the grading. 2 grades a week. You're gonna get 1 for written, 1 for art making, and they're worth the same. So there's nothing I can really do about that. That's how pass fail works. There's no weights anymore. If you choose the DDC or the DAC, the daily challenges, you have to do all 4 of them to earn the credit. Not 1, not 2, 4. Okay. So that's what the assignment is, if you choose to do that one. Okay. I don't care. Everything's going to be up on Monday. If you want to spend all day Monday doing all your art and getting it done, that's awesome. If you need to schedule it daily and schedule it and have a half hour each day, that's fine. It's really going to be up to you and what works best for you, your situation at home, and your schedule. Okay. But everything's due on Friday. Okay. I got one more thing on this side. So if none of this made sense to you, please email me or Google Classroom me or however you can get in touch with me. I can't stress enough that if I don't know that you're having problems, you don't understand something, I cannot help you. If I don't hear from you for 2 weeks, and I know you've been doing work before that, and I do have it right here, written down who's been working and who hasn't all this time. If I don't hear from you, I'm going to assume that you're just being lazy because you haven't kept me in the loop. I need to know. I can't cut you any slack, cut you any grace, or anything like that if I don't know. Okay? So, contacting me. Bam. Here we go. You can contact me. Email jbarnett@taylorisd.org. This is the Instagram. follow on Instagram. I've been putting up some other kind of cool demos and stuff like that. Um, but I will, like I said, on Mondays, that's where the prompts will go up. And you can DM me that way. If that's easier, you're just on your phone and you're like, want to send me a quick DM through the ths.duck.art, okay? Or you can send me a message on Google Classroom as well. That seems to be almost everything. I do miss you all. I miss being there. Like, I really don't like this. And I'm sure you don't either. I don't know, maybe you do. Maybe you like being home with your family all the time. I don't know. I like being in the art room with you guys and working and not having to figure out weird remote things to do and all that kind of stuff. So please stay safe. Please wash your hands. Please practice social distancing. Please wear a mask when you go out. Please don't get sick. Yeah, that's all I got. So peace. Love you.